Let's look at the solutions of arithmetic bites. Salesman sells packets of popcorns and chips to moviegoers in a multiplex. Each packet of popcorn costs him rupees 28 and each packet of chips costs him rupees 19. He sells a packet of either of these at rupees 33. So for popcorn, he makes 5 rupees of profit, and for chips, he makes 14 rupees of profit. He manages to sell 270 packets in all in a day and earns a profit of 37.5%. How many packets of chips did he sell? Okay. So let's see. Let's say number of packet of popcorns he sells is X and number of packets of chips he sells is Y. So X plus Y is 270. This much we know. Additionally, for every packet of chips, his profit was 5 rupees, 5x, and his every profit for every packet of chips was 19 to 33, 14 rupees, 14y. But this is the amount of profit. The total cost would be 28x plus 19y, and this is equal to 37.5% or fractionally 3 by 8. So we get 40x plus 112y is equal to 84x plus 114y. Sorry, 57y. Okay, so we get 44x is equal to 5y, or x by y is equal to 5 by 4. So we can happily replace this as 5a plus 4a is equal to 270, or a is equal to 30, which would mean x would be 150, y would be 120, and y was the number we were looking for. How many packets of chips did he sell? The answer would be 120. Next, Ram takes 16.66% less time than Mohan to complete a piece of work, and Shyam takes 20% less time than Ram to complete the same piece of work. Okay, so Ram, Shyam, and Mohan. Let's see time wise. Ram takes 16.66% less time than Mohan. So Ram takes 5, Mohan takes 6 days, and Shyam takes 20% less time than Ram. So Shyam takes 4 days. So efficiency, LCM of 5, 4, 6 will be 60. So 60. So efficiency of Mohan is 10, efficiency of Shyam is 15, efficiency of Ram is 12. 3 of them start working together. After 40% of the work is done, Mohan leaves the work. Okay, Ram and Shyam continue working for 6 days together, and then Ram also leaves. Ram and Shyam continue working for 6 days. Okay, at the rate of 27, they work for 6 days. Shyam completes the last 6% work alone. Okay, so 40% of the work was done alone, 6% of the work was done by Shyam alone. So the remaining 54% of the total work, 54% of the total work was done by Ram and Shyam working for 6 days. Ram and Shyam work with an efficiency of 27. 27 into 6. Okay. Cancel, cancel, 2, cancel, cancel, 3. So total work here is 300 units. Total work here is 300 units. How many days would it have taken had Mohan and Shyam work together to complete the work, complete the entire work from start? So 300 divided by 25. Answer to the question will be 12. Next, a mixture contains water and milk in the ratio 9:11. In each step, we add water and milk to the mixture equal to 20% and 10% of the volumes of water and milk respectively at the previous step. Which step onwards will the mixture contain more than 50% water? Okay. Let's see. Initially, we had water as 9 and milk as 11. And in every step, we add water equal to 20% of mixture. So after n steps, the amount of water should be 9 into 6 by 5 raised to the power n. And after n steps, milk should be 11 into 11 by 10 raised to the power n. Finally, we need water to be more than 50% of the entire thing. So amount of water should be more than amount of milk, greater than this. So can I go 9 by 11 has to be greater than 1.2, sorry, 1.1 raised to the power n by 1.2 raised to the power n. Now this is a what do we call it? Index based equation. Solving for n will be difficult. So instead of solving, given that this is a theta question, answer has to of course be integral. All we have to do is simply compare fractions by plugging in values of n as 1, 2, 3, 4. At whatever place we reach our answer, that will be it. 9 by 11 has to be greater than this. Can I see 9 by 11 is of course not greater than 1.1 by 1.2. This is greater than 90%. This is 77.77%. So this doesn't work. At n equal to 1, it doesn't work. Let's check at n equal to 2. I would have 9 by 11 and the other fraction being 121 by 144. So if I had to compare these two fractions, I can get to 143 and 117. Numerator here is 4. Numerator here is, denominator here is 1. So this is the largest, this is the middling, this is the smallest. I need this one to be, this fraction to be larger than the middling one. So n equal to 2 doesn't work. Let me check for n equal to 3. I will have 9 by 11 and 1331 by 1728. Okay. So now I will have 15 would be ideal, I think. Okay. 150, if I multiply both the numerator and the denominator by 150, I would get 1350 by 1650. And now hopefully you can see the numerator is larger here, the denominator is smaller here. Of course, this is the larger fraction, this is the smaller fraction. So after three steps, the amount of water in the mixture would be greater than 50%. Answer to the question is 3. Next, Ravi starts for office every day at 10 a.m. and reaches office on time if he drives at his usual speed of 36 kilometers per hour. He is late by 4 minutes if he drives at 30 kilometers per hour. The ratio of speed is 6:5. So ratio of times would be 5:6. And we are told that there is a difference of 4 minutes between them. So normally it takes 20 minutes and here it takes 24 minutes. With the reduced speed, it takes 24 minutes. With the increased speed, it takes 20 minutes. 20 minutes is 1/3. So the distance is 12 kilometers. This distance I know to be 12 kilometers. Okay. One day he covers 3/5 of this distance. 3/5 of this distance would be 7.2 kilometers to the office in 1/4 of his usual time. 1/4, his usual time is 20 minutes. So 7.2 kilometers in 5 minutes have been traveled. Okay. And then he stops for 9 minutes for having tea. 9 minutes, nothing has happened. 0 kilometers have been traveled. The speed in kilometer per hour at which he should drive for the remaining distance to reach exactly on time. In order to reach exactly on time, he has 6 minutes left. And the distance that he has to travel more is 4.8 kilometers. So 4.8 kilometers have to be traveled in 6 minutes or 1/10 of an hour. So his speed should be 48 kilometer per hour, which is the answer here. The speed in kilometer per hour should be 48 kilometer per hour. Last question. The cost price of a trouser is increased by 25%. Okay. The trader who revised the selling price of the trouser to maintain the same profit percentage noted that he got ₹12 more in profit on selling one trouser after he revised the selling price. What is his new profit? Okay, let the initial CP be X and SP be Y. So profit percentage here would be y minus x by x. Later, his CP has become 1.25x. Yet what we want here is y minus x by x. But we know the denominator will turn to 1.25. So we need a 1.25 in the numerator also, which means the selling price should turn to 1.25y. Wonderfully well done. Okay. So previously the profit earned was y minus x. Now the profit earned is 1.25 times of y minus x. And essentially we've been told profit has increased by 12, which means 0.25 times of y minus x is equal to 12. Finally, what we need is, what is the new profit? We need 1.25 into y minus x. So this needs to be multiplied by 5. So this also needs to be multiplied by 5. 1.25 times of y minus x will be equal to 60. The answer to the question will be 60. That will be all for this episode. Hopefully you learned something.